Hello, welcome to BikeSocial. Michael Mann here, reporting from sunny Spain. I am just outside Barcelona, on the way down to down the coast, and look at this beautiful weather, just like being in Peterborough, hey? But this video is not about me. This video is about two motorbikes from Yamaha. One of which is this one. It's the MT-125, and this is the 2023 version. So we're going to be riding the MT-125 and also the YZF-R125. So they share the same chassis, engine, gearbox. Many components are very similar to these. For these learner-legal motorcycles, or learner-friendly motorcycles. So the MT-125, you pay £5,102. That's on the road. And then on a PCP deal over 36 months with a deposit of just over £1,000. For the MT, you're looking at £69 a month. I mean, what a deal that is. Well, the MT range, of course, came out in 2013 with the MT-09, and then the MT-125 was first seen. Actually, the press launch was also here in Barcelona. It was one of my first ever press launches, was the MT-125 and YZF-R125. And so that would have been back in 2014. And it's taken on many different sort of updates ever since. Notably, 2020 was probably the main one, or the main recent one, when you had the Euro 5 friendly engine. So this is the single-cylinder 125cc motor that makes, well, look, it's 11 kilowatts, isn't it? That's the legal limit, which works out to be around about 14.7 brake horsepower. That's at peak, of course, and that's about 10,000 RPM. So revvy, very revvy. But what's cool about this is that also in 2020, they had the variable valve actuation, which is buried deep in there, VVA. I mean, it's got two cams, like a low cam and a high cam. And rather than compromising quick acceleration for high speed or vice versa, a top end speed, at 7,400 RPM, you won't feel it, you won't hear it. So you may or may not believe me, but the rain is coming. That's what we've been told. So we're leaving the lunch break, the lunch cafe on the seaside. Let's jump this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boy! Yes, and you can probably see it actually. Barcelona's this way, and there's the rain. So the MT-10, on which I am mounted, and that you can see in front, has fluffy wing mirrors. Oh no, there we are, that's better. It's very comfortable. You kind of just fit snugly into it. It's lovely. I don't know if you can see, but my knees, my legs are directly underneath this sort of flared, the bodywork that comes out over the tank. Now I'm 6 foot tall. I've got fairly long legs. 33, 34 inch inside leg. Probably a little, I feel possibly a little bit too close. The dash, this new 5-inch coloured dash, the TFT screen is in the right place. You don't have to kind of look down to see it. Obviously, you're where the field of vision that you have is like 9 inches below where my eye line is. Deal, some may say, for the less experienced rider. It gives you a better position from which to control the bike. Okay, so we have arrived back in the hotel and managed to dodge the rain and the Barcelona traffic. But actually, having said that, that was a really good exercise in finding out how the bike behaves in the center of a busy, bustling city like Barcelona. So, it's narrow, it's short, you really sit kind of on top of it. But that gives you the great stability. The bike is very stable, but it gives you a perfect view to carve your way through the traffic. So it's perfect for that. And what I did find actually, coming from between the lunch stop and here at the end of the day, is that I got to spend a good, let's say, we covered maybe 45 miles probably in one fell swoop. And having said that, the riding position was very attractive in terms of, you had the way you fit into the bike. Actually, after that length of time in the saddle, I kind of felt it quite hard. It was So not only is the saddle pretty tough, but I found as the time went on that peg to seat height, or the peg to seat distance, was a little bit uncomfortable. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm best about 14.5 stone. So you can judge from your own dimensions as to whether it's going to be suitable for you. But I felt a little bit cramped for the seating position. That said, the bars are in the right place in terms of your field of vision. It's ideal. Obviously, you have no wind protection because it's a naked bike, so you did feel that a little bit in the more open spaces. But the weight is low. It is a light bike, 140 kilos, wet, and you're seated very much kind of directly over the engine. I like that. I like the light cluster, the headlight cluster as well, the LED lights. I know it's a bit Marmite, as there's some people that don't like. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's very similar to the rest of the MT family. It's the MT-03, MT-07, 9 and 10. We talked about the comfort, and this is accentuated by the quality of this suspension, which is, for the price, you're never going to get a full set of semi-active Olins. But the KYB forms are very, very good for what they are trying to control, and to provide the right kind of quality of ride. So very much focused on urban tech kind of lifestyle, with its kind of aggressive looking look. It's very familiar, isn't it, to the MT range. It's got the face that is very similar and recognisable to the rest of the range. It's got traction control, which can be turned on or off, and you've also got this 5-inch colour TFT screen. But this is compatible with the My Ride app. The Yamaha, it's free. It's a free app you download to your smartphone, and it's compatible. So it gives you your, again, you won't be able to see it on here, but if you've got calls and your message notifications on there, but also the app will record your data from your ride, so you can go and impress your mates, or your mates can call you out when you tell them you've done certain top speeds and whatever else. So that's cool. So that's new. So yeah, the smartphone connectivity and also the traction control are the two new things to turn that off while we're here. Everything's got good quality. It's a really good quality finish. They even like this little decals and the neatness of the Yamaha badge, and just like even with the sort of the belly pan here. It's with really good quality, all of this. It's a neat finish. You've got to take a lot of what I'm saying, or a lot of these components into consideration. You've got to consider who they are aimed at in terms of the ideal audience, and the target audience for this. It's learners, it's new riders, inexperienced riders. Way. So yeah, got to pay kudos to the suspension and also the tyres. Very, very good. Michelin Pilot Street doing a cracking job. Brakes are absolutely fine for the type of riding this bike is going to be doing. But look, for, was it 1,100 quid down, £69 over 36 months, I think it's a cracking deal. And it's a brilliant bike. It is a great bike. Stylistically, I'm really into it. I think this colour scheme is my particular favourite. What has impressed me the most is the engine character, that variable valve actuation system they have, the new clocks, the new sort of jog wheel on the right-hand side here that replicates a lot of the Yamaha range. It's very, very easy to use, very, very easy to see and to navigate your way through it. So it's a grown-up bike. It's a very cool bike. This is a 43-year-old man telling you this stuff is cool. But if you don't believe me, then go and try it out for yourself. They're in dealerships now. I think it's a great way of getting into the Yamaha range, or getting into motorcycling, whether you're a learner or whether you are a more experienced rider just wanting something to play around with in town. Look, thank you for joining me. The full review will be at bikesocial.co.uk.